If you're having trouble understanding your purpose, this video is for you. I think about the concept of purpose all the time. And the truth is, there is no one way to define purpose. I have 4 favorite definitions. And the first is that purpose can be found in your contribution to society.
Purpose has been so misunderstood and abused. It's become this idea of trying to find out what is my purpose, like what's special about me.
Yes.
And people become obsessed with that. It's like, I don't know my purpose, I can't move forward. And I think we need to take on a different definition. In many indigenous communities, the definition of purpose is about the role you play in your community. That's what purpose is. I define it as the gift you offer to meet a need in a community you're a part of. And when I do that, I'm living on purpose, and I can live on purpose all day, every day.
Let me know in the comments, is this how you define purpose? And the second definition of purpose that I love is personal fulfillment. Some people are just born knowing what they love to do and what they're passionate about, like Beyonce.
Beyonce was 7 and her dance teacher put her in a talent show with bigger kids, like all the way up to high school. And I was like, that's not fair because she's only 7. And she went in and she was shy. And I mean, she got on that stage and commanded the stage. And my husband and I were like, who is that? You know, because the confidence came and the joy, I could see it. And so she felt so confident. She said, well, I just want to get my trophy. I'm hungry and I want to go home. And I'm like, you don't know if you won. Like, sit down.
If you find purpose in pursuing what brings you fulfillment or what brings you joy, drop your testimony in the comments. In part 1 and part 2, we define purpose as your contribution to society or pursuing something that brings you fulfillment. In part 3, we look at purpose as something that can be defined by your spirituality or your religion.
But at the bottom line, I talk about this all the time. We gotta separate purpose from assignment. I tell people this all the time. All believers have the same purpose. Make disciples. Make His name known. That's the purpose.
Yes, sir.
Your assignment is supposed to funnel its way into His purposes.
Yes, sir.
But we're in such an entrepreneurial atmosphere where we call our entrepreneurial assignment God's purpose.
If you think that life's meaning is derived from faith, religious teachings, or a connection to the divine, let me know in the comments. In part 4, we're going to interpret purpose as personal growth and self-discovery.
This is the truth. There is no real doing in the world without being first. There's an innate, supreme moment of destiny for everybody. And you cannot fulfill it unless you have a level of self-awareness, to be connected to what is the inner voice or the instinct. I call it your emotional GPS system. That's the number one thing you have to do, is to work on yourself and to fill yourself up and keep your cup full. Keep yourself full. Now, I used to be afraid of that. I used to be afraid, particularly from people who say, oh, she's so full of herself. She's so full of herself. And now I embrace it. I consider it a compliment that I am full of myself. I'm full, I'm overflowing. My cup runneth over. I have so much to offer and so much to give.
If you see purpose as something that evolves as part of personal growth, let's have a conversation in the comments. All right, so there you have it. These are my 4 favorite ways to define purpose. 1, your contribution to society. 2, what brings you personal fulfillment. 3, I do think purpose can be defined by your religion or your spirituality. And 4, purpose can be uncovered or discovered as part of your personal growth. Listen, if this is the kind of content you want more of from me and from this channel, please let me know in the comments. As always, if you've watched to the end, I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope that you take something away that can help you improve your life.